All right, hey guys, Jason here. We are back. We're going to be talking about a couple of buttons and features in your car or your truck that you may not know what's there for. Many of you do. A lot of people are like me. You pay attention to everything. You learn everything. You understand this. Some people do not. So we want to cover that for a second for you and break that down. So first one in here, this guy right here. Many people don't understand this, okay? Now, and this gets hit a lot with whether it's pulling purses out of the car or anything like that. But what this basically, what this is this is your dome light function button here, right here for your door setup, okay? And it's going to tell you whether if you have it in the middle position like this where it's on the door, that means that anytime I open a door, watch the dome lights, okay, oh, they come on. See how they come on like that? Perfect. I close the door and they're going to go off is what's going to happen. It might take a few seconds for it to go off, but they'll go off. We'll pause and wait for that. All right, now, if you hit here, it puts them all on. Okay, every dome light in the vehicle turns on. You can see them back there, somewhere right there. Right here, that turns on every light in the actual truck. Okay, right there, if you put that to on. Now, a lot of people will use that. Okay, they'll have this set here like this, and they'll come up and they'll hit it and they'll put it to on. It turns on all the lights, and when they're done, I just hit it like that. Then they realize when I open my door, my dome light's not coming on. Why doesn't it do that? What's broke? Something's broke. And they want to, oh, that is so cool. But they're like, why is my dome light not working? What's going on? It is because it is a 3-set switch. Off means no dome lights come on when you open your door. Middle means that they do come on when you open your door. On turns them all on in the vehicle. So it's usually a 3-toggle switch. You can't just go and hit it all the way to off, or when your wife or you go to get in the car next time, you will not have any lights on your door when you open it. You need to put that in the middle so that it is set to door mode. Okay, simple, easy, but often overlooked and not understood. I can't count how many times, that my daughter and my wife would actually do that, and I go to get in the car and the dome lights are all turned off, from the door. When I open a door, they don't come on. I know exactly what to do. And I tell her, hey, don't forget, you got to hit that switch when you back the door when you do it. Oh, I wonder why those weren't on when I got on the car yesterday. You hear that stuff constantly. So people don't always know this. So it's an important one. Next one we're going to cover is this button right here. All right, this all windows down button. So what happens when you hit this is it is going to drop every window at once. Now to put them up, Tina's pepper spray, she keeps in here, but you can't, let's actually just fire it up. Let's do it and show you. But what happens with this is this button is going to drop all 4 windows at once. So if I just hit that button one time, boom, I hit that, all windows all the way around me are going down. Now all 4 windows are completely down. Okay, every one of them is open. Now there is a reason and advantage for that. Now there is also a downside. This button does not toggle up. Okay, I can't toggle that up. I can't get it won't go back up. It only goes down. There is no way to bring them up. There's no way to bring them up because that is a safety hazard. We got to do it manually. I'll show you that, but that's a safety hazard. If you were able to hit all buttons up at once, you cannot look at all windows as you're doing it and safely know that you're not catching a pet's face in a window, or your kid's got an arm out the window or something like that. It's too dangerous. So they won't let you. So you have to manually put them up. It basically requires 2 sets. Grab the 2 back buttons. You can run the 2 back ones at one time. Grab the 2 front ones. Then up come the 2 front ones like that, and you're good. But the beauty of this button right here, looking through the thing right here, is the purpose of it is to cool a hot car out. So even if it's 85 degrees outside, it might be 110 degrees inside your car. Getting in your car, you can even do this from the key fob usually. Like I know on Tina's, on this truck here, you can drop all these windows from the key fob. But by dropping all those windows when you get in, it lets all that 20 degrees hotter air, 25 degree hotter air escape quickly, and that way you can cool the car down faster. That's the purpose of it. It's a beautiful thing. However, if for us as truck drivers, it has one more very valuable situation. Actually, 2 different parts that equate to the same exact thing, which is water. So when you go to launch your boat, I have a video I made about this. Maybe I'll link it at the end if I can find it. I made it a couple of years ago. Not many people watched it, but I show all the safety features of launching a boat the right way and all the things that can go wrong. But when you launch a boat when you're going to put a boat in a boat ramp, and nobody does this, and it blows my mind. But when you go to launch your boat, you want to make sure you're in 4-wheel drive. You want to make sure that you have all of your windows down. okay? Well, putting all of your windows down is quick and easy with this. It's boom, just touch the button. So when you get there, you can hit that button and drop all of your windows. We do this for a safety factor. Number one, if it's a busy boat launch, there might be people walking around, moving around. You do it before you come in, you park your boat, you undo your tie down straps, you get yourself ready, you wait in line, you hit all windows down then, okay? You leave all the windows down. That way you go and you back down the ramp and you put it in there. But if somebody needs to yell at you for something, something's wrong, something fell off, somebody's in the way, somebody slid and fell off the ramp or the dock, anything at all, you can hear anything they're going to say to you. The other one is if by chance you end up sliding down that ramp, which happens hundreds of times a year, but nobody believes it does. That's why they don't use four-wheel drive. Oh, I launch at this ramp all the time. Yeah, and so do other people, and then all of a sudden they don't for a while and you get a bunch of algae forms on it, and then now you're going down in the drink. So you want those windows down in case your vehicle does slide down a ramp. Even if it's not a traction issue, you know, most people don't use a parking brake when they're on a boat ramp, okay, to get out and go put the thing in there. And so they're relying on the parking pawl in the transmission to hold them in place. Snap, bing, it breaks and the whole thing goes down. So having all four windows down at the boat launch means that if you do end up going down a ramp and you fall in and you end up, you're stuck, you're going down in and the truck's filling full of water, it fills from water equally all the way around, which gives you a better chance of being able to get out of the truck. If your window is the only one down and all that water's coming in through your window, you won't be able to get out because all the force and pressure's on that door and coming in through that window. So dropping all four matters for you. Also, when you are doing creek crossings, okay, when you are doing moving creek crossings and you have to deal with that in the outdoors world, those can be pretty sketchy, and if there's current moving through them, anything can go wrong. But even if there's just a hole in there that you're going to hit, whatever the case is, having that dropping all four windows is the same thing for that. If that vehicle is going to get washed downstream or anything's going to happen, being able to let water come in from all four equal sides allows you an easy way to be able to get out of the vehicle. So that button right there, very, very impressive, very useful, and comes in super handy. And the last thing we want to talk about real quick is this. See how we get, most cars today are giving you very limited. You get one USB-C and you get one USB-A port in here, and those are all we have anywhere on this dash. There's no other ports in here. So what if Tina wants to plug in a phone, I want to plug in a phone, you need to plug in other things. What do? Just so you know, you can buy, and I will show you an inside of these, even on Amazon, things like that, but you can buy a USB to USB bar. This is that bar that's going to plug into here and it's going to stretch across. They come in different shapes, but then you can plug 1, 2, 3, or 4, just like you can do with a 12-volt cigarette lighter. You can plug that in and then put multiple USBs into it. You can do the same thing through these. So you can put a bar that plugs in and has 2 or 3 more USB slots on there. I will link that here at the end for you, but that's an easy way to solve this problem of stupid manufacturers that skimp out on this. Look at this whole rail here. Why is there, I mean, you got all this space here. Why can't we have another 3 or 4 plugs in here? Seriously, I don't understand it. What is the purpose of having this here and only giving us 2? Why couldn't they give us 3 or 4? But that's the world we live in, but there is a fix for that, and that's how you're going to do it. So there you go. Little video on some of these details on how that stuff works. Hope you enjoyed it. Any questions you got, put them down below. Thanks for watching.